Hello, I'm Colin Noble, the leader of Suffolk County Council. I want to talk to you today about the resident survey which we commissioned earlier this year. It's really important to me as leader of the County Council that I have the finger on the pulse of what is important to you. And this survey has given the Council some real insights into the services which you most value and that you think are delivering what you need. The survey was undertaken by BMG, an organisation with a national representation. We issued surveys to over 11,000 homes across Suffolk and received a 25% response rate, which is level with the industry looks to achieve to get a really good sample. The data was weighted, so it's truly representative of all those who live here in Suffolk, so we are confident the results reflect the cross-section of opinion amongst council taxpayers. So what did the survey tell us? Well, 55% of you told us that you were satisfied with how the County Council runs things, which is really heartening to hear, particularly when you compare this to a similar survey from 2013 and showed a 7% increase in satisfaction. More than half of you told us that you felt we treat the people with respect, and 60% felt that as an authority we were making the local area a better place to live. Also, it's clear that the area you live is really valued by you, with 84% of you saying that you are satisfied with your local area as a place to live. I've been really interested to know how you feel about influencing decision makings, and we have made sure that we had questions around this. What you told us is that 28% of you would like to be more involved in the decisions which affect your local area, and 59% telling us that it depends on the issue. For me, where we need to do more work is how you feel about being able to influence the decision making, because only 26% of you felt that you had that ability at the moment. I want to know more about that and how you'd like us to engage with you more. In terms of the services we provide, we felt we did particularly well. You mentioned waste and recycling and the fire service, to name just two. Where you wish us to prioritise our efforts, you cited highways, the fire and rescue service, and tackling crime and antisocial behaviour as high on your list. I'd really like to take some time now to explain a little bit about what you said about our road network, which is so vital for our economy, and how we have listened to your views about that. You are absolutely clear that the service you personally believe the County Council most needs to support and deliver is the condition of our roads and pavements, with 69% of you making this a priority area. That's a whole 20% higher than the second service of waste disposal and recycling promotion. We recognise that 72% of respondents oppose any reduction in highways budgets. This was second only to reductions in the fire service. I absolutely hear that highways is a very clear priority for you, our residents, and that is important to you. It is also incredibly important to me and my cabinet. In response to what you have said, I now want to briefly mention some of the actions we're taking. We are bringing forward by 1 year some planned road surfacing works. This amounts to £10 million of spend and will largely be used on rural roads across Suffolk. We hope to surface dress around 500 kilometres of the network with this money, which is treble the amount of surface dressing work we would normally do at this time of year. We already prioritise which roads need to be surface dressed, and we will use this to inform where we need to concentrate our efforts to get the most gain. Of course, this work is weather dependent, and if we can't do it before the end of the autumn, we will do it just as soon as the weather allows next spring. We also have 1.38 million funding from central government from their Pothole Action Fund. We are looking now where we will use this, but we know we will focus on our unclassified roads. By investing the money there, we will save ourselves in the longer term. Instead of patching more regularly, the network will be strengthened and last longer. We recognise that these works will cause some disruption to drivers, but we need to accept the short-term pain of roadworks for us to see real improvements. And finally, this winter, we will spend $880,000 on drainage works. This sort of upfront investment gives us an assurance that the network will be better for the longer term. This programme of works is a demonstration of the commitment to delivering on the important things which matter most to you. So you can see from my Cabinet colleague James that we are genuinely listening to you, and we are taking positive steps to make a difference in the areas you care most about. Highways is just one example of where we're doing this. We are transforming services across the board to make sure that we deliver what you, our customers, need in the future. Of course, the survey alone doesn't tell us everything we need to know about the issues that matter most to you. And that's why continuous conversations with you is so vital. I am absolutely committed to our We Are Listening programme, and since I was elected leader of the council, I've been out and about in the high streets and towns of Suffolk to meet you face to face and really understand what is concerning you in your locality. You can look at our website, suffolk.gov.uk/We Are Listening, for details of where I'll be next. Thanks for listening.